Every time you look at your phone to unlock it or pass airport security, a complex and unseen process instantly begins.
An invisible algorithm is scanning, measuring, and matching you against billions of faces stored in a massive database.
This is not simple technology. This is facial recognition, your most personal and powerful form of digital security and identification.
How can a camera see through poor lighting, sharp angles, and even the effects of aging to definitively find you?
This video will expose the complex and secret process, how facial recognition truly determines your unique identity.
From finding the face to converting it into a single numerical sequence, this is the story of your constantly tracked identity.
The first critical challenge is variation. Our faces change constantly due to emotion, dramatic lighting shifts, and viewing angle. A face captured while frowning will look completely different from a face captured while smiling, complicating the matching process.
If you wear a hat, glasses, or drastically change your hairstyle, the system must still recognize you immediately.
The process begins with face detection, where the algorithm must first distinguish a face from the background environment. It uses complex filters like the Viola-Jones algorithm to search for common patterns like the eyes, nose, and mouth.
This initial step only confirms a face is present here. It does not determine identity, only that a facial feature exists.
Next is normalization, where the detected face is instantly aligned and its data is cleaned for analysis.
If the face is tilted, the system uses 3D models to digitally rotate and straighten it into a standard frontal view.
This crucial step removes issues caused by camera angle and distance, ensuring the image is processed uniformly.
Now for the most critical step, feature extraction. And this is the moment where
This is where the powerful deep neural networks, DNNs, step into the battle for identity, analyzing structure. The DNN doesn't see the whole face. It focuses intensely on nodal points and unique geometric proportions.
It precisely measures the distance between your pupils, the width of your nose bridge, and the depth of your eye sockets.
About 80 to 100 key nodal points are measured, creating a verifiable geometric map that cannot be easily replicated.
This process transforms your complex face into a simple set of numbers and ratios, a silent geometric pattern. The next secret step, crucial to AI, is vector embedding, which creates the unique, definitive identity sequence.
The geometric features are converted into a unique, long string of numbers known as the face vector. This vector doesn't contain your image. It holds a pure mathematical identification number that represents your identity. Vector is stored in a high-dimensional space, where the distance between two vectors indicates facial similarity. The final critical process is verification and identification against the existing database of stored vectors. Verification from pure. The system compares the new face vector against a single known vector tier. Identification clear. The system compares the new vector against an entire database of millions of stored vectors.
If the mathematical distance between two vectors is less than a certain threshold, the system quickly declares, match found.
The complexity lies in the speed. The entire sophisticated procedure involving thousands of calculations.
This requires powerful dedicated GPUs and highly optimized algorithms to handle the massive vector processing demand.
A serious problem is spoofing. How to prevent unauthorized access using a printed photo or a realistic mask. This is where liveness detection is activated, serving as the first line of defense against identity fraud.
Liveness detection requires spontaneous actions, like blinking or turning the head, or utilizes sophisticated 3D scanning sensors.
Structured light technology emits a precise, fixed grid of invisible light dots onto your face's surface immediately.
By analyzing the distortion of this light grid, the system quickly creates a highly accurate 3D depth map of your face. This precise 3D depth map proves that the face is a living, non-flat physical object, defeating photographic spoofing attempts. The greatest challenge facing the system is bias and the inherent potential for unintentional discrimination within its algorithms. If the AI system is trained on a database lacking racial or gender diversity, its accuracy will suffer significantly. This imbalance can lead to significantly higher recognition error rates for minority groups, perpetuating social injustice.
Scientists are now researching systems that not only identify identity, but can also actively read and analyze emotion instantly.
The algorithm analyzes the subtle contraction of facial muscles and eye movements to determine your emotional state. This has massive implications in fields like healthcare, targeted marketing, and smart interface communication systems. Security is the crucial issue. If your unique facial vector data is leaked, where is it being stored globally? If this database of vectors is compromised, your biometric identity can be permanently and irrevocably stolen.
Many companies are shifting towards storing the encrypted vector on your device itself, rather than on cloud servers.
The future of facial recognition is merging directly with augmented reality, AR experiences.
The system can recognize a person and instantly provide context-sensitive information or virtual interfaces to that person. Facial recognition technology has become a central tool for governments in surveillance and complex law enforcement applications.
Cities are deploying recognition systems on public cameras to silently track and identify individuals on watch lists.
This creates a significant ethical debate about balancing crucial public security needs versus personal privacy rights. The ability to be tracked everywhere is fundamentally changing the nature of anonymity in public and urban spaces. The use of this technology in schools and workplaces is also facing strong opposition from privacy advocates worldwide. The legal battle centers on whether facial vector data should be treated as private personal property or public biometric information.
Modern recognition systems must cope with the massive difference in quality from various camera resolutions. A blurry, dark image from an old security camera must still be matched to a high-quality profile photo.
Advanced algorithms use super-resolution techniques to digitally sharpen and clarify low-quality surveillance images. This boosts the AI's confidence in making recognition decisions, even under non-ideal monitoring conditions.
The system is trained to recognize an individual even though their face has fundamentally changed due to aging over many years.
This is particularly important for finding missing persons or verifying identities against older legal records.
AI models simulate facial transformation over time to create a seamless, continuous chain of identity vectors.
The technology is also being deployed heavily in the retail sector to identify loyal, repeat customers instantly.
When you enter a store, the system recognizes you and alerts staff about your past purchasing preferences.
This personalizes the shopping experience, but significantly increases the consumer's feeling of being watched and controlled. Anti-spoofing capability is the defining factor in the reliability of any secure recognition system.
Scientists are developing sensors that use radio frequency, RF, waves to passively scan the human face.
RF waves can distinguish a living face with a detectable pulse from a flat photo or an inert mask.
The rise of federated learning is helping increase privacy protection for facial data.
AI models are trained on facial data that remains secured and encrypted on your local device only, e.g. iPhone.
Only model updates and aggregated data are shared, not your personal facial vectors, safeguarding your identity information.
Civil organizations are actively pushing for outright bans on facial recognition use in many major cities worldwide.
They fear the technology will inevitably lead to abuse of power and the suppression of political dissent or activism.
The debate over this technology is not merely technical, but a profound battle over fundamental human liberties. Chip manufacturers are creating specialized AI processors to handle facial vector processing entirely on the device.
This boosts recognition speed and ensures that personal identification data never leaves the security of your phone.
Millisecond processing speed has become the essential security and convenience standard of the modern tech world.
The AI's ability to recognize faces from extremely difficult angles and long distances is constantly improving.
Deep neural networks learn how to infer hidden characteristics from incomplete or highly distorted surveillance data.
This technology is actively redefining the boundary between public surveillance and personal individual security.
The field is shifting from static recognition, from photos, to dynamic recognition, from live video. Algorithms track hundreds of facial points as you move, creating a 4D map of your unique facial motion.
This 4D map provides far more reliable recognition capability than analyzing a single, isolated static frame.
The battle against spoofing is now moving toward using denucing models to detect subtle signs of image tampering.
This protects systems from sophisticated attacks that utilize deepfake technology to try and bypass verification.
Biometric security systems must continually evolve their defenses to keep pace with the exponential speed of deepfake technology. This intense development creates a non-stop, escalating loop between advanced security measures and high-tech fraud. The immediate convenience of facial unlocking is effectively being purchased at the cost of your personal anonymity.
This represents a critical societal trade-off between absolute security and the fundamental expectation of privacy. Facial recognition is not just security, it is actively reconstructing the very nature of human identity in the digital age. This technology is a potent force, requiring strict ethical guidelines to ensure it serves us rather than controls us. What is the most surprising ethical boundary you believe facial recognition technology will cross in the next decade? Share your thoughts.